But one thing I did want to ask you, Walter, is when you were talking about, and I think Crystal was mentioning, you were talking about um, the pre-leasing. And I know that I had questions for you about first, last, and security a while back in Rhode Island. We're not legally allowed to do that, but it just kind of sparked a thought in me, and maybe a solution for that could be somehow arranging that pre-leasing in such a way that the people are happy to pay a couple of months in advance just for the opportunity to secure that that particular unit or whatever. And could that maybe solve that problem or that situation?
You can lease up a year in advance. I know developers who are the work hasn't even started and they're pre-leasing their units a year or two in advance.
Yes. So it doesn't even have to be called first, last, and security, because that's what everybody's like, oh no.
Call it a deposit. You call it a deposit, they put that down, it protects their unit.
Or if they paid even 3 to 6 months in advance, you could even discount those 3 to 6 months to incentivize them.
You can absolutely do that. And there are, by the way, you just can't make it a requirement, but
Right.
you could say, hey, this is, I'll give you a discount if you pay X amount in advance. That's legal.
So offer it and put it out there for somebody who might want to do that.
It is an option. Just know that you couldn't contractually bind them to those months. Otherwise, you could pay 3 times damages, which would be 3 times a month's rent. So just know it's a flimsy contract, but it is a cool promotional idea.
Well, I mean, it puts you in a position where they're not going to do anything crazy the first few months. And
yeah, I love a whole 6 months up front, a year up front.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So actually, your security actually has value, because if you don't collect first, last, and security, and they don't pay the last month's rent, you're left with security to pay for, and then what happens to the damage?
Correct. You end up having to fix it on your own dime, which is not a great way to build a business.